and welcome to GCU Review.
Getting closer. What's hot and what's not. Getting closer. Bye. Getting closer.
Hey guys, it's Dee.
And I'm Danielle.
We back, y'all. And welcome to GCU Review, where today we are doing Jingle Jangle. And if you know anything about it, that's the movie to watch for Christmas. And it's streaming on Netflix.
Yes.
Yep.
Came out 2020?
2020, during the COVID. So yeah, if you had any COVID babies, they should have saw Jingle Jangle.
They should have seen it by now. And what I really love about it, it's a story about hope. It's about belief. It's about betrayal. It's about change.
It's about a Christmas. It's
about
a lot
Christmas.
of stuff.
It's about a lot. And they took a really interesting direction as far as like the costuming. It's kind of like what is that? Do you know the Christmas Carol? Christmas Carol.
Okay.
Like as far as like the designs and stuff and the costumes.
Oh yeah, it was the old school type of
like Victorian
curtain felt suits.
Yes, but it was also very black.
Okay, and that's
I think that was the main thing about it, because you don't see a whole lot of Christmas stories or things set in that particular time that are diverse. They have a very diverse cast, like Cinderella did.
Right.
The one with
Brandy and Whitney.
Houston.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So the movie opens up with a tale being told to two young children by their grandmother.
Phylicia Rashad.
Yes. Plays their grandmother. And Phylicia Rashad with locks is a look.
Baby.
It's a look, okay? Yeah. And she's telling them a story, a Christmas story. And the book that she even has like gears and it's like very, I don't know.
It's like one of those pop-up books.
Yes.
Like one of those pop-up books. But how it started her telling this story is that she used to tell them stories like every Christmas. However, her granddaughter kind of had like an intuition and she would see different things that other people wouldn't believe that she saw.
Right.
So Phylicia said, it's time for you to hear this story.
Right.
And so that's when the whole little thing began with the little fine. What's his name?
Oh my gosh.
Little young Jingle Jangle. Yes, what's his name?
Justin Cromwell. So it opens up, the story is talking about an inventor who is named Geronicus Jingle. Mm-hmm. And he busts through the door in a beautiful musical, fine as wine, and tall and thick and cute. Gorgeous. He did a great job as Mr. Jangle. Jangle-a. Jangle-a. But
different movie.
That is a different movie. But it is a musical.
It is a musical.
And the movie's about 2 hours. About 2 hours long. I love musicals.
I love singing in my music. I don't like a bunch of talking, narrative type of movies, but I do love a good musical. I do.
Absolutely. And for me, when a musical, I know musical is good if by the second chorus, I'm singing along with it. And this had a lot of that. But Geronicus Jingle is an inventor with a young family who makes toys. He's a toy maker. Yep. And he's come up with all these different designs and all these different kinds of inventive toys. Yep. And he is known throughout the community. People, his store is always full. Everything's always great. And he has a brilliant idea for a brand new toy and finally gets the one component that he needs
to make that toy come alive.
To make that toy literally come alive. So I mentioned this story is also, it's hope and there's some betrayal and then it's about belief. But I think it's also kind of a cautionary tale against AI as well. Because the thing that he had got, the big toy idea that he had was to have this little matador.
Little Ricky Martin.
And played by Ricky Martin.
Little Ricky Martin.
Don Diego. And make it sentient. Make it come to life where it can interact with the kid and play with them and talk to them. Except it really had a personality of its own.
He had his own. It was like he turned into a whole person.
He turned into a whole person.
So be careful with the AIs because they come alive.
That's why I said that. Because the toy realized that he was a toy, and that he was going to be mass produced and didn't want that.
He said, let's talk about this million of me. Wait a minute.
There's only one of me. There can't be a million of me. I'm like, same. I understand exactly how you feel. However,
so the story goes
toy.
on to like where his apprentice,
Yes,
the young one, he looked just like him.
Gustafson.
He looked just like the older. They did very good with matching.
They had Gustafson, and then the older version of him is played by Keegan-Michael Key.
Yes.
Very funny guy.
Very funny.
But the betrayal becomes set up because Gustafson is the young apprentice of Jeronicus Jangle, and he's got an idea that he really wants to put out there, but he's having a hard time with it. And now that Jeronicus has this new thing,
right,
he kind of didn't really have time to hear him out. And so the toy that's now sentient and angry about being mass-produced gets in the head of the young apprentice and convinces him to take the whole book of toy plans from Jeronicus and make his own toy store. So yeah, and so that was the betrayal. That was the betrayal part of the movie, and then it starts. Then it starts because they fast forward through time. A lot of things happen. Gustafson becomes big with the toy ideas he stole from Jeronicus, and Jeronicus, his life starts going downhill. Yeah, he can't sell toys anymore. His wife passes away. Yes, his daughter, she gets estranged from him. She had belief in him, loved him, but he kept pushing her away. So she left, and when she got older, she left. She went off to start her own family, and they became estranged. And so we fast forward to Jeronicus, who is now being played by
Forrest Whitaker.
Yes, the older version of Jeronicus is played by Forrest Whitaker.
And when I heard him sing, I'm like, Forrest sings?
Yeah, he sings a little bit.
Forrest Whitaker, I didn't know he sang like that. And he was getting it.
He's an onion of talent.
Yes, he had a nice little voice. I didn't know. I was shocked. That was a surprise for me.
Yes.
But yeah, he kind of like turned into this mean old man because everything in his life has gone wrong ever since he stole that toy from him. And so it's just a bunch of pushing people away. Yeah. Obsessing about this other little thing he got going on and just really not believing in himself because it's like he lost everything. He lost his own personal sense of magic. He did. Because he's a genius. He can do math and equations really easily in his head, and he has plans for all these things, and he can like literally see them. He used to be able to literally see them and manifest them. Yeah. But then once he stopped believing in himself and he felt betrayed, he lost that ability. In comes his granddaughter. The little bitty grandbaby. So she comes in with all this, I believe in you. All you got to do is believe and you'll see just like I see. Because, she knows that she gets it from somewhere and I get it from you. So if you can just believe, like I believe in you, then you can get your magic back. And that was just what it is.
Because she had the same kind of genius that he did. Now, this is his granddaughter. His daughter was played by Anika Noni Rose. Her name is Jessica. I love her. I love seeing her face. One of our dream girls. Oh my God. Absolutely love her. L'Oreal loves Jimmy. That is my favorite song. Little part. I mean, her little part was partying, okay? I love that part on Dreamgirls. But yeah, I love Anika. And when she has a strong voice. She has such a strong that you just know voice. When she starts singing, it's about to be a song. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, she definitely added a whole lot to this, even though her part didn't come till the end, but still. But she decides to send her daughter to her grandfather because she realizes her daughter has the same kind of talent that her father had, and it's right before Christmas. And so she's like, well, go see your grandfather so you can get to know him, but don't be surprised if he's not what you expect. And so they initially clash, but eventually they grow a bond and teach each other how to believe. That's right. That's how to believe. What about Miss Johnston? Oh my gosh. So what? The mail lady. She's a mail lady. Oh, she was so funny. She is a mail lady. She was hilarious. She's a British actor, and she's done a lot of stuff, but she has an amazing voice as well. She was pushing up on Mr. Jeronicus. Okay. Mr. Old Man Jeronicus was pushing up on him hard. It was the mistletoe scene for me. It was feeling a little me too, but I was like... She was hilarious, though. She was hilarious, she has a great voice, and so she was a big part of that because she also gave him that love back. Yeah, she's a widower. That he could. She was attracted to Mr. Jeronicus. Okay, I got your package. I got your package. And she just kind of like showed him love, and he kept pushing her away.
Right.
But eventually,
yeah, she wore him down.
She wore him
down a little bit.
What is that Steve Urkel used to say? I'm wearing you down.
Yeah, I'm wearing you down. And she did. She wore him down to where he put a little mistletoe kiss her on the cheek. She was just like,
he just
it was wonderful. I loved it. That was good.
He just didn't believe he deserved love anymore after his wife passed away and after he pushed his daughter away and after things started going bad for him. But eventually, this newfound belief in himself helps him with one last invention that he had that he couldn't quite get to work. And he, with the power of belief, literally, he was able to get this last invention to not just work, but be revolutionary.
Yep.
I mean, it had them flying. Like, you'll have to see it. It's really inspirational. It's really beautiful.
Little Madalen Mills, she played the granddaughter.
Madalen Mills, that little girl.
She could sing, baby.
Sang down.
She is so beautiful. She could sing. I love the little hair, how they had her hair. that was the bomb.
I like the incorporation of the they did like Ankara and kente cloth prints in these Victorian style costumes, with the natural hairstyles, with the hair, how it was very bright colored. I love costuming. That's like one of my favorite things. So it was just really, I love the colors and how bright everything was, and the idea that they had with that. It was very different from what you typically see.
It was. So yeah, little Madalen, I love her.
She
hope to see her
seriously
more and more and more because she was great.
She has a very commanding presence to be so young.
Yeah.
And an amazing voice.
So yeah, I liked the movie. Did you like the movie?
I enjoyed the movie very much. I enjoyed the themes of it. I enjoyed how different it was. Again, I love the costumes. I love the songs. So for me,
I loved all the different actors, the different big actors that were in there to make this whole movie come together.
Exactly.
So Phylicia, Forrest, you got, like I said,
Keegan-Michael Key.
Yes, and Ricky Martin.
I'm telling you, I'm not about to sit here and let a toy slap me the way he slapped Gustafson. Because that toy was telling him what to do.
He was living La Vida Loca.
He was living the La Vida Loca for real.
For real. Yeah.
So, because I tell you what.
The toy turned
if
into
I gotta assist you to slap me, it's not happening.
Right. I'm going to pick you up so you can slap me. Come on.
Anyway. So it gets a hot for me.
Hot.
It's a Christmas. I think it's going to be another Christmas staple as far as, movies on Netflix that you just turn on and watch during the season.
I think it's one of those that you're going to watch every year because it's a family thing. So, because I know people now who be like, ooh, I'm introducing my kids to Jingle Jangle.
Right.
And so, it's a movie that's going to go generations and generations. But I like it. It gets a hot for me.
Definitely gets hot for me. I love the fact that when people are watching this, the ways that we know how you didn't have this kind of representation before is going to be a whole generation that's not going to feel that way because it's something that will be always a part of their story. Right. So I think that's the best part of it all.
Yep. And believe, and you can do whatever you want to do.
Yes. Except for things that are illegal. Don't do those. All right. So some people have messed up beliefs. Anyway. Thanks for watching, y'all. Tune in next time. We'll have another movie. Make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe.
It's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time, y'all.
We're going to get another Christmas movie for y'all. Y'all come back and check us out. Okay?
Bye.
Bye.
And welcome to GCU Review.
Get closer. What's hot and what's not. Bye. Getting closer.